Want to avoid unwanted changes to your data at certain stages of your planning activities? Data locking lets you prevent edits to data for specific combinations of dimension members in your models and then re-enable editing when you want. To apply data locking, you first need to enable the option in the preferences for the underlying planning model. You can choose the default lock state for all cells, open or locked. By default, data disaggregation based on data locking is enabled, which prevents any values from being automatically distributed to child cells that are locked. Keep in mind that if this option isn't enabled, only manual edits are prevented, so the value for locked cells can still change due to automatic processes. You can also choose to limit the size of the planning area to include only cells impacted by data locking, which can reduce processing time. You must save the change to the model preferences before you can configure the data lock settings. The version dimension is set as a driving dimension automatically, and you can add other dimensions as required. In the Data Locking Owners area, you can enable ownership for the data locking for specific dimensions. The Copy Responsible Users option assigns the current user responsible for the dimension as the data locking owner. Now you can apply filters to define the intersection of cells to lock, such as all products for a specific time period. Next, you can enable the grid so you can configure the locks for the combination of dimension members you've selected. The values for all cells are open by default based on the settings applied in the model preferences. You have the option to change these to restricted or locked. When you choose the restricted option, you can delegate to other users permission to manage the data locks for the dimension, giving them the ability to enter parent-level values for the restricted dimension and to set locks to a more restrictive state, such as from open to restricted or from restricted to locked. The locked option prevents any changes until the dimension is unlocked and gives only the data locking owner permission to change the lock status. Keep in mind that you can't lock the data in private versions. With the locks applied, any user who views the data will see the locked values in gray, indicating that they can't be modified. However, if you are a locking owner, you can manage the data locks to change their status. You can now enter data in the cell that was previously locked. For more information on how to work with data locks, check out the links in the description and try it for yourself today.